In this video, I'll show you a basic setup of the Emergency SOS function of your iPhone. This is the iPhone 16 Pro Max running on iOS 18.3, 18.4 now. The Emergency SOS is a function that will send a panic message to a relative or to call the emergency services, and you do that by pressing the power button and one of the volume buttons at the same time. You can press the volume up, power button, volume up, and power button and volume down, and then you can see the emergency SOS screen. It's a bit difficult to test that because you don't want to call the emergency service just as a test, so this might be a little bit difficult to show you, to demonstrate. I wouldn't want to do that, but you can set up emergency contact. If someone sees your phone, they will be able to see an emergency contact, and for that you have to set up an emergency contact together with a medical ID. Here you can put a lot of settings, and this is not medical advice, and it's not about, I'm not advising you about safety. You have to talk to your doctor about that, but there are some basic information that could be filled in here. It's really up to your preference, and I like to have a note here with my email address in case the phone is lost, because I put a note with my email on this emergency medical ID. It will show on the lock screen. It will show when you're dialing, and it shows the medical ID option, and there it will be the email. If someone finds the phone, if I lose the phone, they might be able to find the email even if I didn't use the iCloud to send them a message or try to call them. And you have to add an emergency contact. That could be someone that's a family member. It could be a friend or a colleague from work. It could be any phone number you might want to add there, and that's going to be a name and a phone number for someone to be able to call in case they need to, if you don't have your phone. This also works really well in case you lose your phone and someone who finds it wants to give it back to you, wants to bring it back to you, and then they can contact you like this. For the Siri, when I double press on the button, on the power button here on the side button, this is up to you if you enable it or disable it. And here I was thinking to try to show the message here, but I'm not gonna show the emergency SOS screen, but you can see the emergency contact easily by pressing the emergency option. Any phone has the emergency option to call. Even you can call the emergency number 112 or 911 in America without having any money on your card or any plan. And here I have the medical ID information and the note. The note is the email I put there, and this could be any text. You can type anything there, some kind of contact information. You can put an address if you want someone to send it back to you. You still have to be careful not to put too much information on the phone, because someone finding the phone, they might be able to find you, and maybe you don't want that. So in general, having an email there or a phone number, it's the ideal for a contact, a family member, a friend, or a colleague from work, and then they can call that number and find you, eventually give your phone back, or in case of an emergency to get a contact. Thanks for watching.